beautiful intentional souls, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is a love reading. I'm doing this reading in the spirit of February. This is the month of love. You are so deserving of love. I hope this reading can provide some clarity towards your love life. This is pile number 1 over here, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Use your mind's eye to connect to a pile that you feel truly resonates with you. Remember, you can always pick more than one. If you want more details, you can book me for a personal reading or send me a direct message. I would love to bring clarity into your life. Remember, you are the master creator of your reality, and this is only a tool of guidance to keep you aligned to the path you want to go towards. Remember, you are the master creator. This is just to remind you that in this lifetime, you are deserving of sharing your experience with someone else, and you are allowed to compliment someone. Remember, in this lifetime, you are already whole and complete, but you are allowed to experience that love and to be shared. You are allowed to experience that loving, shared energy. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start. Hello, pile number 1. You guys picked the crystal of opal. What I'm seeing already is the crown chakra, very open, very developed. You guys are very connected to the ethereal, to alternate dimensions, and I just feel like you guys are someone who have a very translucent and open heart. And with this Ace of Candles being the overall energy for your love reading right now, is letting me know that you're entering a time of momentum and a time of enlightenment. So you're going to be having time of recollection, and you're going to be recollecting thoughts you've had in previous lifetimes, in previous days, in previous years, and you're going to be coming to a stronger sense of awareness and connection to what it is you want, what it is you feel, and what it is you believe. And I feel like your partnership right now may feel like they are not being as honest and open with their emotions. I feel like you're someone who is very open with your emotions, and right now you're not feeling or understanding how your person's feeling because they don't know how to convey how they're feeling as well as you do. You have a very divine connection, pile number 1. So let's move on to your tarot cards. We have the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So with the 2 of Cups, it's letting me know that there's a dynamic that you have in your life, and I feel like this dynamic is a little bit of a power struggle. I feel like this person doesn't like to lose control of their emotions. I feel like that's why they don't like to express their emotions, because they can easily lose themselves, and I feel like they are not used to losing themselves in anyone or anything, and I feel like this person likes to stay grounded in their reality. For you, I feel like with this card coming up, it's reminding you to balance your own cups and not to worry about this other person and how they're feeling and what they're doing. It's their responsibility to take care of themselves, and right now is an important time to take care of yourself, because we have this 8 of Cups over here, which is letting me know there's some inner turmoil you're going through right now. There are some emotions that are surfacing because you broke from your comfort zone and you allowed yourself to be vulnerable, which starts to rise some suppressed emotions. In spirit, the universe wants to remind you that it's okay. It's okay. Accept, acknowledge, and work through these emotions, because they're there for a reason, and they're going to catapult you to this momentum of 8 of Wands, which is all about movement. Okay, I'm hearing an airplane. There's going to be strong opportunities and transitions around you. You have to take the steps forward in order to get there. So stop looking backwards, which is the 8 of Cups energy, is looking backwards. The 8 of Wands is all about moving forward. So it's time to recognize that you acknowledged those emotions, and now you're working through them so that you can have this moment of momentum, so that you can really turn the page to the next chapter. You will be embarking on a new adventure once you allow yourself to step forward and stop living backwards. And then you're going to enter this time of this 4 of Swords, which is retreat. It's about going within. It's about taking time to meditate, taking time to rest because of all this momentum, all this energy over here, a lot of root grounded energy and heart energy. So there's a lot going on in your home, and it's really important for you to allow this connection you have with the divine, your intuition, to guide you. And the best way to allow yourself to be guided by your intuition is to rest. Your intuition will not speak to you in a way that's going to create anxiety. Your intuition will always bring you peace. So remember, if you're not finding peace, that means you just need to meditate, rest, take a break, take it easy on yourself. There's so many books, there's so many affirmations, there's only so many quotes that you can say to really make yourself feel better, to where it becomes obsolete. So really make sure that you are taking the time to just enjoy the silence and accept the present moment. You're going to be receiving a lot of premonitions, vivid dreams, and possibly even astral projecting, connecting to alternate dimensions, because you have such an open, connected mind. Allow yourself to focus on your mind and strengthening that power within you, because it's going to really open a new beautiful door for you. So let's go ahead and see what message how's your person feeling? Let's see what they have to say. It says, if I have to fight for your attention, I don't want it. So this person definitely has a little bit of an ego. Over here it says, like the powerful roots of a tree emerge from the ground, I can't contain myself around you. They're a little wild about you. I'm not sentimental, but yeah, they don't know how to express themselves. They're struggling so hard when it comes to expressing themselves. I like to dance with fire, and I regret opening up to you. So this person really likes to be pushed and pulled. They like to play games. They really enjoy the excitement of being told, not right now. They don't want someone who's easily accessible, is what I'm saying. So don't give yourself that easy access, because then they're going to take advantage of you. But then over here, they're like contradicting themselves. So like, if I have to fight for your attention, I don't want it. So this right here is more of, I feel like, your energy. If I have to fight for your attention, I don't want it. I feel like you are feeling like you have to fight for this person's attention, and Spirit's letting you know, if you have to fight or force, then you don't deserve it. What is meant to be will be, and it will not have to be fought for. When you are fighting for something, you are forcing it and you are pushing it away. So recognize that this person will dance towards you the more you light your own fire. I like to dance with fire, and look at, you're holding this candle of fire right here. You are illuminating your world, and this person is going to be very attracted to that, and that could be why you're their person. You managed to really bring out a side that this person didn't know existed. You are highly empathetic and you are clairsentient, and this person did not have anyone around them growing up that was as emotional and sensitive as you are, and it really allures them, but they are scared. Okay, it says, I regret opening up to you. So they feel like maybe they've told you too much, or vice versa. You guys are like, whoa, stepping back. Okay, and Spirit's letting you know to just rest easy where you are. You don't need to move forward. You don't need to go and make any proposals or ultimatums. You can just accept where you are and just enjoy the present moment. Everything that you guys have shared with each other was meant to be shared. There's nothing that you said wrong. There's nothing that you could have changed or done better. What's meant to be is already in place. So there's nothing you can really do or say to really take that away. I mean, if you do something embarrassing, or if you do something to mortify yourself in front of this person, your person will accept you. I mean, I saw this really random story on TikTok, and this girl was like, on my first date with my now fiance, like they were together for only a month, and they like spent the night together, and she pooped in his bed. Yeah, she pooped in his bed, and he cleaned it up for her, and he didn't complain. Like, that is so cute. Like, that is disgusting, but that is so cute. Like, someone, like, the only person's, doo-doo all clean is my son's. And that's love. That's unconditional love. So when I heard that love out there exists, like, there's people out there that will do that for their significant other, I'm like, whoa, stop and reflect. There's nothing you could do. If someone can doo-doo their sheets and still get love, then there's nothing you can do or say wrong to push a person away. Remember, what's meant to be will be. be. All right, so let's move on because that was a little silly story. Over here to attraction. Yeah, you could literally poop the sheets and this person would be like, you are so beautiful. Spirits remind you to be playful, have fun, and allow yourself to be graceful and continue to light the world with your passion and your unconditional love, most of all, because that's what makes you attractive. The way you love the world, the way you treat the world, and the way you are. Continue to be, and allow this person to see that grace that you are, and continue to just be. Don't worry about if they're watching, okay? Because they probably are. Anyways, retreat over here, make the effort. So what I am feeling, we're talking about retreat with the Four of Swords. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to rest. And then over here it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So we're talking about making the effort, taking the steps. If you want to move forward, you have to literally make the steps. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It's going to mean being vulnerable. There's some inner child healing that you and your person are doing right now. And I'm feeling like there's a little bit of some heart chakra blocks from your childhood or their childhood. Maybe they didn't have affectionate love, and you are someone who wants to give this person, or you give this person, such unconditional loving affection that this person doesn't know how to react, and they're a little afraid right now. So allow yourself to give them some space to understand their emotions, because they're not used to this. It's time to disconnect from the world, and they are too. So don't worry about who they're with, what they're doing. Just accept that they are taking the steps they're guided to take. And when it's your person, those steps, they'll always go guided back to you. So do not worry, do not hurry, and just retreat and disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself, because you are very, very, very connected. So continue to connect, and connect with yourself most of all, because everything else is going to come together. Continue to take those steps. I'm seeing this beautiful marriage, this beautiful union that feels like lifetimes, like you guys waited lifetimes for each other. So recognize that this is worth waiting for. There's no pressure, there's no need to fight or force, just accept. All right, we're going to move on to our last oracle card. Is action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. I was talking about you are lighting the way. You're starting to see the universe in more colors. You're starting to see the masterpiece that you are. It's like you were in a shadow and you finally have some light casted on your silhouette, and you are finally seeing each intimate, intricate piece of you as beautiful. Every, if you look at your hands, you see all those lines on your hands. They're all so unique and so delicate. That is your soul. Your soul is unique, delicate, in your own. So continue to have that courage to be vulnerable and express those loving colors, and take action towards yourself, towards making the effort and disconnecting from what no longer serves you, so that you can connect towards what is important for you. Continue to take those steps you feel guided to take, and continue to light your own way. All right, we're going to move on to the genie. My grandparents gave me this and I wanted to use it today. There's some charms. There's a surprise Nightmare Before Christmas character that represents your person in here. So let's go ahead and see what we have. See what we want to come out. We have the letter M coming out. We have Spot coming out. What else? Another M, an F, an E, a C. What else do we have? We have a T and a Y that literally doesn't want to separate from each other, and that reminds me of thank you. We have this sticker, and we have this one. Those are one of the trick-or-treaters. That one in particular is the little devil. And then over here we have Jack who is looking like the Kiss entourage. I mean, the Kiss entourage, the Kiss band. I don't know why I said entourage, but this person that you may be inquiring about may have like an entourage around them, I guess is what's coming through. And there's a few more. Maybe the numerology number 2, like the 2 of Cups is coming out again. Yeah, that's the last. Oh, there's a couple more. Well, we have a Y. What else? 2Y. 2 years. Okay. Maybe you guys have been together for 2 years. Maybe this is a long romance. Or there's like a 2-year anniversary. It's funny because it's 2-year, literally the last ones that wanted to come out. I'm going to show you guys because this is really interesting. Is the number 2. Can't really see it because the focus is hard. And then YR, so 2-year. That could be significant for some of you. You may have a 2-year-old, you may have 2 children. Anyways, we're gonna move on. So these stickers right here represent your person and you. So I feel like you guys have a very unique side to your music style. I feel like you guys may have grown up listening to heavy metal or darker style music. You guys are not afraid of the darkness is what I'm hearing. I feel like you guys are unafraid of taking off your masks and being vulnerable around each other. And it's important to accept that duality exists in this life. Nobody is always happy and nobody is always sad. It exists both. Every single emotion exists. So allow yourself to experience the spectrum, and your person is going to accept you just the way you are, because you are a star. Spot is represented by his nose. I got this little advent calendar for my son for Christmas, and each day was a character from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I wanted to use it today, but Spot's nose is gone. Oh my goodness. He's still the same character, but his nose is missing. So there's something very unique about you. Maybe it's your style or just something that you do, the way you influence the world, but people really notice. They look up to you is what I'm hearing. People really look up to you or your person. So allow yourselves to share that light. Yeah, I'm just seeing happy for no reason. So sometimes you don't need a reason to be happy, and sometimes things happen unexpectedly and things may seem like they're falling apart, but they're actually falling together. So allow yourself to let your inner child experience the pleasure of just having fun for no reason is what Spot wants to remind you, and that will really help your relationship reach this really climactic excitement, this point of you guys just want to have fun, and it's gonna happen. I feel like you are someone who is very ethereal, very energetic, very fun. Okay, we have the letters E, F, C, T, Y, M, R, M, and the number 2 could be numerology number 2. Hearing a big airplane. There could be some sort of travel in 2 months, 2 days, 2 weeks. You could be going on some sort of exciting travel. So over here is going to be what chakra meditation for you and your partner should you guys do? The crown chakra. So I recommend to find a guided meditation, a partner guided meditation, and do a crown chakra meditation together. If you're single, do a crown chakra meditation on your own. You are going to feel so much better and connected after that. And last but not least, I have one more card to end with. Let's see, what do we have for pile number 1? What message do we have for pile number 1? Okay, so it says here, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. We've been talking about this whole entire reading about your feelings, looking inside, acknowledging them because they're there for a reason, and examine what is causing you to feel this way. Look inside yourself. All your answers are there, pile number 1. You guys are more magical than you understand. So continue to express yourself with the world and allow yourself to hold that candle, hold that wand, hold that light to illuminate your life with grace and excitement. You don't have to take everything so seriously. All right, pile number 1, you and your person are going to make a magical, marvelous couple. You just have to be willing to make the effort and disconnect from what no longer is serving you. All right, thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye. Pile number 2, you guys picked the pile of green Aventurine. What I'm feeling with this crystal is you guys have a very strong willpower, and you guys are someone who is willing to get dirty to get what you want. You don't mind the blood, sweat, tears. You are willing to dive into deep places and go into the unknown in order to discover what it is that you are searching for. With the World card, I feel like you are someone who is very innovative. I'm feeling very strong Aquarius energy, but there's also other fixed signs such as Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo that are represented by the World. But Aquarius energy is coming through really strong, and we are in Aquarius season right now. And I feel like this is going to be a big time for you and your partner, and it's going to be very important for you to stand strong and firm in your beliefs. And remember that your person is going to eventually come around to this circle. So they may need to go around a few more times before they come to the same attainment as you, but they will meet you at that middle ground. There's no need to mess with that balance, okay? So let's see what tarot cards we have in relationship towards your reading. We have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, we have Justice, and the Seven of Wands. So what I am feeling with this Queen of Cups is you're someone who is very good at being a human lie detector. I feel like you really can read situations fast and easily, but there is some particular chains, okay? I'm seeing this chain connected to them that you are connected to, and I feel like that's your person. I feel like there's this bond that you have, like this imprint, this nature that you guys have for each other. You guys have this immeasurable bond, this invisible bond that keeps you guys connected. So I feel like you're absorbing their energy, and it's important for you. When I was talking about stand true to your beliefs, stand true to how you're feeling, it's because their emotions might be rubbing off on you, and it's important for you to bring some gravity to the situation by using your own perspective and awareness as a tool. You are allowed to speak freely in your relationship. Your person may not always like what you have to say, but that's how life is sometimes. With the Chariot coming through, I'm seeing in a week there's going to be an adventure. I feel like you guys may be going to the mountains or going to the lake or being just around the woods. I'm seeing just like you guys are a forest naturey couple. The Chariot also is represented by Cancer. So I do feel like this person is an empath, but they won't admit it. I feel like they are highly sensitive and they have not found their emotional maturity yet. I feel like they're discovering their emotional maturity. I think that's why I was talking about going in circles and eventually meeting you at that middle ground, because they still are finding their way. Right now is a time for their imagination to be sparked, so you may feel like they're distracted and they're not paying attention to you. It's because right now they're entering a time of charisma and imagination. Allow them to express themselves and find their own way. I know you know it all with that Queen of Cups energy. You already know what's best for them, but they have to figure it out for themselves. So just allow them to experience this life on their own, but have you there. Like, when you're in a relationship, it's important to give someone their space and liberty to be themselves. And I feel like you guys are finding that balance of giving each other enough space to really be yourselves. And when you guys are together, you guys are more excited and more energetic and more just happy and joyful because you guys are able to be yourselves. You guys are giving yourselves the justice in this relationship that you guys need. I feel like you guys are practicing forgiveness. You guys are really unlocking new doors. Okay, this is Pandora's box that's being opened right here. So Spirit's really letting you know, be careful with any temptation. If there's any temptation around you, make sure that you are not opening doors that you don't know how to close. So make sure that, I feel like your person may be like Pandora right now, like, oh, I want to open that box, and you like want to tell them not to, but if you tell them not to open Pandora's box, you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to go and open that box. So you got to just let them learn and maybe take the key away. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is a metaphor. This is metaphysical talk. So just remember that your intuition, okay, the cat's standing out to me right now. Your intuition will be ahead of your person's. And it's your job to not interrupt this person's karma, interrupt this person's life flow, interrupt this person's experience by telling them everything before it's going to happen. Allow them to learn and allow them to find their own definition for Pandora's box. Just like everyone, if you look up stories for Pandora's box, there is not one story that is the same. So that's kind of how life is. Not one story is the same. This person is finding justice. So they're finding balance. So you may feel like, oh, they're going crazy with this Chariot energy. They're going out. They're going wild. Well, Spirit's letting you know, don't worry. They're going to calm down. They're going to settle down. You just can't put pressure on them. They have to learn and experience on their own. With the Seven of Wands is defensiveness. So I feel like if you start to come for this person in a maternal type way, you're gonna, in a mothering way, this person's gonna be pulled away from you. They're gonna get defensive and they're gonna feel like they can't trust you or like they can't share things with you. So it's important, if this person is confiding to you, if this person is excited about something, make sure you are listening to your person. Make sure you are taking note of how your person's feeling, why they're feeling that way, and make sure that you are making them feel safe around you. Because if your person doesn't feel safe around you, they're gonna feel defensive, they're gonna feel closed off, and they're gonna feel shut off. So it's important for you, I know you're very, very intuitive, it's important for you to just let this person be themselves. And they will make some mistakes, they will also maybe find a way to do something differently than you are. So it's important for you to be open that there is not, different roads can lead to the same destination is what I'm hearing. Different roads can lead to the same destination, so be open for the roads to come. Okay, so we have messages from your person right here. I'm gonna scoot these up a little. So here's how your person's feeling. It says, you inspire me plus others. I was literally feeling that with the Queen of Cups, like people look up to you. Over here it says, you're not my usual type, but I like it. So with that Chariot energy and like that youthful spirit, I feel like this person's really attracted to how mature you are. I feel like they are not used to being around such a mature person, and they really like that about you. It says, your work ethic is so admirable. So yeah, that's where this justice is coming in. Maybe you work in the law field, or you work in investments, you just work around paperwork, or you're just someone who is strong business owner. Whatever it is you do, you may work with animals, whatever it is you do, work with children. There's so many different messages coming from different people, but it's admirable the way that you invest your time, your effort, and your energy into something that is more than yourself is beautiful and admirable, and this person really likes that about you. It says, I'm not looking for anything serious. So right now, like I was feeling with the Seven of Wands energy, defensive, and over here with this, they're still healing some inner child things. They're learning their emotional maturity. They see that you're mature, they see that you're ready, but maybe they're not ready for something so serious. They just want to experience what is happening around the world around them. They don't want to make plans for the future, because right now they know that their future is not set in stone, and they don't want to set it in stone. They want some malleability, they want some flexibility in their life. So if you're someone who's starting to create ultimatums or forcing or creating compunction in their life, they're going to run away. They're going to have this defensive energy that's going to be pushed away. So just continue. What they like to see you do is work. They like to see you work on yourself, and they like to see you inspire others. That's what turns them on. If you are someone who's like constantly trying to get their attention and text them and call them and get their admiration, you're not going to find it. So continue to focus on yourself, because this person right now at this moment needs to just enjoy life as it is. There's no need for anything serious right now. I feel like right now is a time of reflection, inspiration, and overall experience. Okay, with that World card coming through, there's going to be a lot of experience happening, so there's no need to create these chains of experience to each other. Make sure that you're recognizing these chains of experience are to the world. And when you experience these chains with the universe, that's when the universe starts pulling your chains closer together. So allow the universe to work in your favor and recognize that this is a time of inspiration. So let's see what other cards we have here. We have trust and we have encouraged. Okay, so let's talk about it. Trust. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You are so precious to me. Yeah, so I feel like you pulled back from this person. You pulled back from this person because you wanted something more serious than what they wanted, and they were like, they did not expect you to pull back like that. They were like, they're missing you right now is what I'm hearing, and they want to win you back no matter what it takes. You're so precious to me. Or maybe this is you, like you feel like they're so precious, but it's really important for you to recognize how precious you are and recognize that you have made all the effort. It's time for you to step back and allow this person to pursue you. This person, I feel like, wants to pursue you, but they're just taking their time. So recognize that this may take some time, but this person is feeling encouraged to move towards you. Okay, we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? That means that this may take time. You have to trust the universe is bringing you what you deserve and bringing you in union with who you deserve. And not even just who you deserve, they deserve you back. It's like this mutual love and respect. And in your past, there may have been someone who robbed you of your trust. So there's trust issues going on. That's why this person over here is like, I'm not looking for anything serious, because they don't want to get hurt, my love. This person does not want to get hurt. They really want to approach you. They feel encouraged and they feel stronger when they're around you, but they also feel weak when you're not around, and it scares them. So the best thing you can do is teach them how to trust by trusting the situation and continuing to persevere with faith. Things are going to come around, okay? We have over here the last one, willingness. Spirit, like, why? I literally, when I saw the green adventure, I did not know this card was at the end. I was feeling like you guys have a very strong will, and you guys got the card of willingness. Spirit is here, and they're telling you you are able to compromise if the end result is love. I was literally saying, like, you guys are willing to put in the blood, the sweat, the tears. You're willing to do the work. You're willing to go through the process in order to progress. And Spirit's like overwhelming me with happiness right now, because they're letting me know it may take time, but your willingness and your faith will be rewarded. I don't know why I'm feeling so emotional. But Spirit's just like a splash of color, just like illuminated my aura right now with this card, like letting me know, yes, they're here, and they really wanted to give me this momentum right now to tell you that you are able to compromise, because in the end result it will be love. So recognize that when you're doing things with the intention of love, that's what you're going to continue to surround your reality with. So have the willingness to surround your reality with love. All right, I'm gonna move on to our genie bottle. So in here we have some charms, we have some trinkets in here that represent your person. I have a figure from The Nightmare Before Christmas in here as well. Let's see if he wants to come out. I think he's hiding. I think he's being shy. So I feel like your person is feeling a little shy, a little reserved right now. And that's because they are afraid of hurting you. They don't want to hurt you before this is even started, or they just want to really make sure that they are ready before approaching you, is what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and see what we have. We have them being the devil from The Nightmare Before Christmas, one of the trick-or-treaters that has his finger, or he has something behind his back. So I feel like your person has some tools up his sleeve. He has some, or she has some tricks up her sleeve that they want to really impress you. So just take the time and don't let any tempestuous energy convince you otherwise. Remember that you are deserving of that beautiful love that someone wants to give you. I feel like someone wants to give you this gift. Definitely by Christmas, this person's going to be coming through with an offer. So continue to take the time on working on yourself. I'm seeing just by taking time with nature, your pets, your family, your friends, really releasing your anxieties to the world and trusting the universe, I feel like you're really going to put your pieces back together, and this person's really going to come through and make a beautiful offer. So let's see what letters we have. We have F, C, H, C, X, Y. The number 8 could be significant in your chart or numerology number. We have D, Z, N. So any of these could be significant initials or clarification for your person. I hope that this reading was able to give you some clarity. I almost forgot. We have one more oracle that I wanted to pull for pile number 2. Let's see what does pile number 2 have. We get the tree a lot. Okay, the tree. Same time. You are giving it to, you are trying too hard, give it time. Literally, Spirit was telling me, like, I know we want to hear it's going to happen in 2 days, 2 weeks, tomorrow, but by Christmas time, trust me, that time will fly. This person wants to win your heart no matter. Hello. Now you're just playing with me. Why don't you want to come off? Okay, well, we'll just pull you off that way. This person wants to win your heart no matter what it takes. They're not ready to come forward. Did you see how this card wanted to stay planted there? Right now they are planted. So remember that they're not trying to find romance with someone else. They're just right now figuring themselves out. So allow them time to figure it out. They will win your heart no matter what it takes. You are so precious to them. And over here, for those of you that are in relationships and those of you that are single, this is going to be a chakra that you can work on balancing. It's really going to help the union of each other. You guys can do this together if you guys are single, or if you guys are in a relationship, you guys can do this meditation together. The crown chakra again. Okay, so the last pile got the crown chakra. For this union to happen, I feel like you guys really need to balance what you guys believe and what you guys feel in terms of your divine energy. So really balancing that divine masculine, that divine feminine, working on that crown chakra is going to really help empower this union. If you're someone who doesn't know what chakras are, go ahead and look into that. They are energy centers, vehicles that are moving, that are in alignment with our body. There are 7 of them. And slowing down, Spirit's like, slow down, Michelle. They are there to help keep us in alignment. So the crown chakra is all about the connection with the divine. It's on around your head. So I feel like you guys can really use some balancing in terms of your overall divine connection, which is just your belief system. And sometimes when your crown chakra is murky, it could just mean that you're going through a sense of depression or what's that other word? Well, you're decompartmentalizing from the world. And it's really important for you to find the pieces of the world that you want to have a part of you. Do not decompartmentalize, but more of compartmentalize with the pieces that you want, the pieces that you like. And remember that right now is a time to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Are you willing to have faith in this relationship? Thank you so much for tuning in, pile number 2. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated, and take care. Hello, pile number 3. You guys picked the crystal of red aventurine. I know it looks a little orange, but that's because it's a small slab of it. It is actually red aventurine. And what I am feeling with this crystal is you guys really know yourselves. I feel like you guys really know your place and position in this world, and most people don't. So you guys are a little ahead of that game when it comes to that self-realization. I feel like you guys had a self-realization when you were young. Maybe you went through loss at a very young age. You had to experience moving transitions at a very young age, and this has given you the experience to have a sense of strong character, a very strong character. I feel like you maybe you're an older sibling or you have children, but you really had to put discipline in your life, or it could be the life of others around you, depending on if you're a parent. But I do feel like you really had to parent and govern yourself. You really had to learn through practicing self-discipline, and your person may feel like you are aloof or you are distant, and it's not like you're doing this on purpose. It's a coping mechanism that you have used since you were young, and it's important for you, or this could be your person if you're not relating to it, if maybe your person is being aloof. This is a character trait that they have had since they were young, and this is something that they are learning to reframe. They're trying to reframe. So right now is a good time for you guys to reframe how you guys see each other and how you guys are acting. I feel like you guys maybe in the past were really good at deflecting your feelings by pointing out others, and I feel like you guys are now like, you guys don't even enjoy like pointing out things wrong with society or others because it just doesn't bring you guys happiness anymore. You guys are like over it. So you guys are kind of stepping into this moment of development where you're like, I want to experience a deeper love is what I'm feeling from this energy. I feel like you guys are entering this like new honeymoon phase for some of you. So let's see what tarot cards we have for you guys. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Lovers. So this is very positive stuff over here. And then over here we have just some tension, okay? So in the past with that Ten of Swords, someone did stab you or your person in the back, and it has created defense mechanisms and prevented yourselves from being able to be vulnerable with each other. I feel like you guys haven't been as vulnerable as you could. You guys have been vulnerable with each other, but I feel like there's some more vulnerability that's coming to the surface with this Ten of Swords. I feel like you guys are really putting up the flag and saying, hey, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm ready for change. There's something that needs to change is what I'm hearing. With the Seven of Cups, it's letting me know there will be a lot of options when you're coming from a place of love. So make sure that you are being optimistic towards that loving center and recognizing that portal is inside of you, and you have to activate that loving energy in order for these opportunities to start surfacing as well. So you have the emotions starting to surface, the opportunities start to surface after you accept the emotions and you recognize, oh, okay, like that's why I behaved the way I did in the past. Now I can move forward and not repeat the same patterns of the past. When you practice that self-realization in now a more spiritual way, because I feel like the self-realization you had was more of a material self-realization. I feel like you were able to really physically master your character, and now you're spiritually learning how to master this development as well. With this Ace of Wands, it's letting me know you're entering a time of magnificent creation. You're going to be opening books, you're going to be really doing a lot more research, you're going to be seeing more synchronicities, and you're going to also be seeing just letters in strange places or cute symbols in different places. There's going to be maybe bookmarks, or there's going to be, you're going to find something on the ground that was meant for you. Those little things are happening to keep you on your path. So stay alert is what I'm hearing with this Ace of Wands, and open for what's happening around you, because this is going to help your relationship. So what I am feeling with this is facing your shadow is going to really help illuminate this relationship. Once you acknowledge, hey, I'm not perfect. Hey, the circumstances around me may not be perfect, okay? I feel like you are a perfectionist. That's what's coming through. You're a perfectionist, and Spirit wants to let you know things don't have to be perfect. Things do not have to be perfect in order for you to be happy. You deserve to be happy right now, and you have to take that accountability and love yourself and love the world with that tenacity that you have for work, okay? Because I'm seeing you're a very hard worker, and Spirit's letting you know that you are not finding fulfillment in your work anymore because you are not practicing that self-love. And I feel like you are distancing yourself from your person, from people, from places and things, because you are losing that loving connection with your higher self, with your soul. So we're going to move on and see how your person's feeling. We have over here, our connection is dangerous. Illy. I've never had a connection like this before. I'm making my way towards you. Yeah, with that 10 of Swords is they know that you have the potential to slash their heart. They're like, this person could break me into a million pieces. They don't want to be as vulnerable right now because they don't see you showing that. Okay, with this Illy. Okay, you guys love each other, but you don't want to say it. I love you. It's not that hard. It's 3 simple words, but why are we so afraid to say it? Like, it's just 3 words. But I feel like you guys recognize how dangerous things get when you start to bring love in the situation. But love is the highest frequency. Yes, it is intense, but it's also magical and magnificent. So allow yourselves to embrace this beautiful love. You guys have never had a connection like this before, where you guys can finish each other's sentences, and you guys can also, you know, make each other's or order each other's sandwich at Subway, or make each other's pizza just perfectly, like, you know, all the toppings that this person likes, doesn't like. You really pay attention to this person, and this person has never had anyone pay so much attention to them as you do. They're making their way towards you. They're making their way towards the situation. I feel like the more that you guys continue to do that inner reflection, the closer you guys are becoming to each other. So continue to focus on that inner reflection so that you guys can continue to make your way towards each other. All right, let's move on to this card. We have growing old together. Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? Oh my gosh. You guys are so in love. It's beautiful. I feel like you guys are in denial of how much you guys love each other. I feel like you guys want to grow old together, and you don't want to admit it because you recognize that the impermanence of everything, and tomorrow, you know, you never know, this person might not be there for you, so you don't want to hold them on that pedestal. But honey, some loves do last lifetimes, and if you want to grow old with this person, you can, and you can accept that in your life. You don't have to force it. You can just accept it and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to trust this person and to build with this person, because this person has never had a connection like this before. That's because this is a divine union. So allow yourselves to believe in growing old together, to believe in love. Okay? I feel like you guys have a hard time believing in love, and Spirit wants to remind you that love exists in your life. Getting to know each other. Ooh, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Like, I'm so livid right now, in a good way, in an exciting way. When people say livid, people think mad, but I'm like living, like happy, like I want to just, I'm just so happy for you guys right now. I know that you may not understand why things are the way they are, but it's because you guys are getting to know each other. And you guys needed to get to know each other in this sort of fashion. I know you guys, you wonder how there's couples out there that just get married overnight, or that just are inseparable after one night of being together. That's not normal. That is not normal. It happens, sure, but it's not normal. Recognize it is okay to take your time to get to know each other's better. And when I was talking about connect with yourselves, because you guys are going to connect to each other deeper, Spirit's reaffirming that with this card. They're saying get to know each other. As you do, you will reveal your innermost selves to each other, and your bond will deepen beautifully. I love that. So over here we have respect and discernment. So yeah, over here she seems so discerned. So let's read that one first. It says you are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So I definitely feel like you guys are breaking free from fear and breaking into love, and this is really breaking illusions and opening new truths for you guys. So value everyone's unique perspective on this path of love. Just have respect for each other, because maybe you won't always see eye to eye, but you can at least value everyone's unique perspective on this path of love. When you come from a place of love, you just have this mutual respect for the world and everyone in it and around it. So continue to develop that skill of love. Love is a skill, and you are mastering it. They're gonna move on to the genie in the bottle. All right, so you guys are definitely born to stand out, because the little character I picked couldn't fit. Her name is Sally, and she's holding this basket right here full of goodies. So I feel like you guys are really healing your divine feminine, both of you. Okay, your divine feminine means your compassionate, your unconditional loving nature, which is what we've been talking about. You're healing it right now. You're really nesting your home, and you're furnishing your internal home, taking care of yourself, tending to any weak or loose pipes and this is metaphorical, but recognizing that you are really tightening and bringing in new upholstery where it's needed. You are really taking care of yourself and loving yourself enough, having that unconditional love for yourself to be able to heal your divine feminine nature. I feel like both of you needed some time to learn more compassion for yourself. So over here we have some stickers and some letters. Let's see what we have. Well, I guess we'll pull the letters first. We'll see what wants to come out. Ooh, how mysterious. The number 2 is going to be the only thing coming out, letting me know that the two of you with the number 2 represents High Priestess. Letting me know you guys are very in tune with each other. And I feel like this has created a lot of fears. I feel like you guys know each other's fears and you guys are really good at letting yourselves be ruled by fear. So like scarcity, like, oh, I want, we need to go and recycle, because if we don't go and recycle, we're not gonna have enough money to buy lunch tomorrow. Like that type of fear, like that survival mindset. I feel like you guys had a very big survivor mindset and you guys are learning to lose that fear and just come from a place of love with this sticker with Jack and Sally holding hands. The new moon might be special for you guys. Nightmare Before Christmas. Just letting you know that you guys are going to have a moment with each other. Like I'm seeing this dancing, these couples together in this union. So I'm just seeing you guys are going to be more playful, more intimate, touchy feely than before, and allow yourselves to experience that beautiful art of touch. All right, we have the letter I, A, J, 2, I, F, O, W, or M letters coming through. And then we have, last but not least, some cards. Let's see, what message do we have for pile number 3? We got this again, time and sacred union. So Spirit wants to really let us know that you need to allow yourself time to experience this natural relationship. You guys are going to connect to each other, but you have to give it time. This is a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. This is a very sacred union. I was talking about divine union earlier, especially with the growing old and seeing Jack and Sally hold hands. Remember how sacred this union is, and honor it by recognizing how much of a treasure you guys both are, and give it time to develop and continue to get to know each other and respect each other, because you guys are going to grow old together when you come from that place of love and release fear. Thank you so much for tuning in, pile number 3. If any of that resonated, please like, comment, or subscribe. You can always book me for a personal reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 4. You guys picked the dark blue Goldstone, and what I'm feeling is you guys have a very sparkly, luminescent personality. Obviously, right? But what I am hearing from Spirit is that you guys are able to really bring out the smiles in others. I feel like you're really able to bring truth and clarity to other people's hearts just by being yourself. So I feel like you've really attracted a very similar partner. Most piles only got 1 card for their main energy, but I shuffled it and you got 2 cards, and when I saw both cards were the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I was like, yes, they need both. They need to hear both. That is a beautiful synchronicity for you to get 2 aces. So what I am feeling for this overall energy, pile number 4, is this is a newer connection and or a new opportunity that you are manifesting. So I am seeing that you guys may be in a newer relationship. Maybe you guys haven't been together for an eternity, right? Maybe you guys are just a newer relationship. And what I'm hearing with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles at this time is a time of decorating. I feel like you guys are really decorating each other's lives. You guys are really adding embellishments, details. So right now you guys are detailing each other's lives. So let's go ahead and see what energy we have in the tarot before I start giving you guys some more details. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So what I am hearing is that you guys met at a very awkward time. So one of you may have been just getting out of a relationship, or one of you may have been in a relationship, or just had another option. You may have met this person when you were dating someone else. And that's why you guys couldn't be together right away, because you guys respected each other's relationships, is what I'm hearing. With this Five of Pentacles, though, things fell apart on your own. Your guys' relationships did not, whether this was in high school, whether this was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, your previous relationship didn't work for a reason. This person did not have anything to do with it. They let you kind of just go. Even though they truly had this soul connection with you, they recognized that you were on a different path. And I feel like you guys are starting to come more in alignment, but I feel like there's just still some discrepancies and trepidation because of the previous relationship you guys were in. Both of you guys, both of your previous relationships right now are blocking the current connection. I feel like you guys want to really open up emotionally. I feel like you guys want to be vulnerable again, but I feel like you guys are afraid of taking that step forward, of really moving forward and being vulnerable again. With that Two of Swords, it's letting you know that even though you can't see what's ahead of you, you have to trust and have faith that you can handle it. You are someone with strong revere. You are someone who is an alchemist with that Ace of Cups. You can turn something out of nothing because you know that you're a solution finder. You're someone who just naturally creates throughout their day. I feel like if someone gives you an idea, you take it 3 steps further. You are someone who sees the sky as the limit. And it's important for you to stop and reflect on your options, because I am seeing 2 signs. I'm seeing more of like an air sign and a water sign. It could be different for everyone. Okay, we have water and earth over here, but I'm feeling like there's one person who has bonded to you because of experience and history is what I'm hearing. And there's another person that you're bonding with that is more innocent. Look at this black and white nature. So I'm literally seeing like this white, innocent, just this new experience that wants to come forward for you, but you have to let go of whatever brought you comfort in the past, because now there's a new reward that wants to come your way. You have to let go of the love that you are holding on to that's no longer there. I feel like you're holding on to an empty cup. I feel like there's nothing left. Like when someone's drinking a soda and there's nothing left and they're still holding on to it. Like, why are you still holding that? Like, throw it away. Let it go. So it's time for you to let it go and really move into this time alone, okay? Two of Swords represents time alone. These people, these opportunities, they're going to still be there. They're not going anywhere. What's meant to be will be. And there's a certain catalyst right here that was a part of your life for a reason, but now it's time to let them go and accept this new opportunity and this new experience that wants to come your way with grace. There is a new person, or if you're someone who's in a relationship, there's a new side of them that you're going to see. Just continue to not look so much back on the history of the past and let go and move forward. Allow yourself to use this Two of Swords as time alone. It's time of reflection and time to balance. I feel like you have a lot going on around you through work, through your career, and through your home life. So it's important for you to find your balance so that you can have peace and clarity. You need to stop and reflect so that you can really come from a balanced place. So let's go ahead and see what message we have from your person. Over here, they're saying, I can listen to the way you talk for hours. I'm hiding my feelings. I can listen to the way you talk for hours. I think you're a prize. I can taste you. This is all over the place. This person over here, maybe in the past, I think that's where this is coming from. I'm hiding my feelings. We were talking about how you guys were like, you guys liked each other but you couldn't act upon it, so they were really hiding their feelings in the past. They really enjoy the way you talk. I think that's why you guys have built a bond. You guys have built a bond with each other because you guys have had a lot of deep conversations that you may not have had with anyone else with this particular person, which has created an inseparable bond that cannot be just eliminated. It's something that's there because you guys spoke. Okay, words are also connections. They're invisible connections that we're creating. So when you speak, you are connecting. So I feel like this person, maybe you are an influencer or you are in the light, and this person can literally watch you talk forever and you may not realize it, but this person is listening to the way you talk and they can hear you speak for hours. They think you're a prize. They see the potential that you have, and I don't think they think they deserve you. I feel like they are kind of like, wow, this person's so intelligent, so wise. Like, I don't deserve this. They can taste you, so they're like really attracted to you. There may be some pheromones or just the scent that you have that really is attracted to them, or vice versa, but this person can still feel your aroma. They can still taste your aroma. There's a lot of things that are reminding them of you. Maybe there's a certain smell that you wear, that you have. It could even be your sweat. Okay, true love is loving each other's stinkiness, and I feel like this person loves you. I'm hearing I love you stinky. So recognize that you're a prize. Even your stink is a prize. So if you find someone that is allured to your stink, you're probably with your person, because our bodies speak to us and they give us signals. And when we don't like the way someone smells, the way someone just is, it's because our body is like telling us this is not, like, we're not compatible. It doesn't mean that this is a bad person. It just means that, hey, maybe this isn't my person, and it's okay to not be compatible with everyone. You're not supposed to be. That's what makes your person special. So let's see what we have over here. It says emboldened, working up the courage. Yeah, this person, like I was saying, like, is intimidated by you. They feel like you deserve so much better, and they're really working up the courage to talk to you, so that they listen to you, but they're working the courage to talk to you, to approach you, and to be able to take the next step. They are very, very attracted to you is what I'm hearing, and you make them nervous. All right, so let's see what other cards we have over here. We have stay optimistic about your love life, past life, relationship. Okay, so this is so complicated. I was like, oh, you guys are complicated because this is a past life relationship. No past life relationship comes back into union without a little bit of challenge. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You have known each other before, so I feel like that's why one of you may already know that this is your person, because you already have this inseparable bond. This may be a twin flame soulmate connection. Recognize that you guys have been chasing each other for lifetimes is what I'm hearing. So stop chasing each other. Stop running. Stop chasing. Just let be. Stay optimistic about what is happening around you. You guys are... He's like smelling her, tasting her over here. He's just like nervous over here. So I feel like you guys have been intimate in a past life, and I feel like you guys maybe have not been as, for some of you, intimate in this life, and now you guys are finally recognizing, hey, like, I want to be with this person. But they have to work up the courage to be like, hey, I want to hold your hand, because they haven't done it. They're like, in the past life you guys were in union, but now in this life you haven't had that beautiful art of touch. And it's important for them to work up the courage to come into union with you. I feel like you already know. Just continue to be honest and stay optimistic. Do not hide, just stay open. And when this person's ready, they will come forward. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you will realize that every person and experience has value. We're talking about manifesting these new opportunities, and I feel like because you are actually working through and cooperating with the universe, with that energy of love, and with that energy of releasing. Since you are now not going backwards, you're moving forward, you are now cooperating with the universe. And it is a quest to manifest that energy of love. It is a mission. It's not easy. It's something that it takes work. And you are realizing that every person and every experience is bringing you closer to that energy of love. And you are finding love in every experience and person and place and thing. And this optimism is going to bring you romance, a strong union. I'm feeling this past life connection is a little overwhelming, and you don't want to force this connection to happen. Recognize what's meant to be will be, and there's no need to hurry, there's no need to worry. You can just accept that there's a new beginning happening. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the genie now. All right, pile number 4, and we're at 48%. So 444888, maybe some significant numbers for you from your angels. We have this character from Nightmare Before Christmas, has a hammer. He's like he reminds me of Oogie Boogie, but I don't know his name. And what I'm feeling like, this is you right now. You are really entering this very creative, eccentric side of yourself, where you are really working hard on yourself. You're really working hard on bringing light to each attribute that you have, and you're really starting to get to know yourself deeper. You're starting to recognize your negative attributes as well. We all have light and negative attributes to ourselves, and you're really starting to make peace with those attributes, and you're starting to find harmony and rhythm with the flow. And I feel like this is really going to help your optimistic love life and cooperation when you learn how to cooperate with yourself and that part of you, that side of you that is just naturally there. Continue to smash those limiting beliefs. All right, so we're gonna move on to the stickers and charms we have in here. That's the letter T coming out, letter M, and V. V for victory, F, S, Q for questions, F for fun. We have Jack over here. Speaking of Oogie Boogie, we got Oogie Boogie here. We have a couple more letters. We have N. No, we have Z and P, but Z kind of does look like N. And yeah. So let's go ahead and work with what we have out. So I want to talk about the stickers first. And I want to talk about how this could be 2 potential options for you, or this could be 2 attributes of yourself, like a light and a dark side. So this is the shy person, and this is the very outgoing person. This also is a very indulgent person here on my left. Over here is a very humble person. So I feel like there's this side of you, and or there is people in your life, one that wants to really take from you and one that really wants to give to you. So it's up to you on who you want to select, right? We have that 2 of Swords energy coming through right here with these 2. And you get to decide who you want to let into your life, what you want to let into your life, and what you will accept into your life. So make sure that you are being fair to yourself when you are letting people in. Don't let anyone play games with your heart. Make sure that people are coming with that pure intention, and you are balancing your emotions as well. Again, we got the letters N, Z, F, Q, T, S, W, M, V, P. So I'm going to move on to our oracles. See what oracle we have for pile number 4. All right, so this one wants to come out. It fell on the ground. But don't worry, because we can always pick things back up. Spirit wants to let you know to trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. We're talking about literally accepting over here. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So I'm really seeing this new opportunity coming into play very soon. Trust the transformational process through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will transform. You will come into union with who you're meant to be with. You just have to trust the situation and really pay attention and stay alert to what's coming. Continue to cooperate with the universe and take it easy, because this person's working up the courage to come up to you. I feel like you may want the answers now, but this person is finding the courage within themselves to speak up. And then over here I have For those of you that are in a relationship, for those of you that are single, these are chakra beads, and this is a chakra that you can work on balancing. It's going to help harmonize your relationship. We got the chakra of, this is going to be the sacral chakra. So I feel like you guys are going to have, so maybe some of you may have had, need to cleanse from previous partners, right? This one's coming through right here. So if there was a partner in your life that was very greedy, that wanted to take from you, that had multiple partners and slept with you after, then they input their energy in you, and you really need to release any energy from previous partners, as well as so does your partner. And this you can do by balancing your sacral chakra. So take time to balance your creative nature and how you're feeling. There are guided meditations that you can do on YouTube that I recommend with your partner, or soul gazing, eye gazing experiments that are really going to help you guys get even closer to each other. For those of you that are in a relationship, for those of you that are single, that you are feeling a little imbalanced, you can work on your sacral chakra. This is going to help bring balance to your love life, and that means that love relationship you have with yourself. Most importantly, are you taking the time to nurture yourself? Are you taking time to recognize what a prize you are? Are you taking the time to recognize yourself and make sure that you are trusting this transformational process, because you are entering a time of opportunity, pile number 4. Thank you so much for allowing me to deliver this message today. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonates, and take care.